Hey, good evening, everyone. We're here again and with yet another special guest this evening. We have Marie with us. Marie is going to be a world of surprises because she is one of the pillars of CREA conference and she has been a red of CREA since 2018. Is that right, Marie?
It is.
Ah,
Yeah.
tell us more. Tell us more. What brought you to CREA?
Oh, what or who? No, it was another red. Actually, it was Jeremy Bride.
Mhm.
So yeah, he talked to me about CREA like in 2017, and no, 2016 actually, because we were in Japan and we met in Japan,
Mhm.
and he said, "Yeah, I'm going to Sestri Levante in Italy and." Italian Riviera. And I was like, all right, for what exactly? And he said, yeah, it's a big conference about creativity and it's really interesting. And I was like, okay, and what are you doing there? And he said, I am a red. And I said, what? A what? You're doing like, I'm a red. It's a red, actually.
I can really see Jeremy doing that.
Yeah, red. And he was like, yeah, no, it's really interesting. You're a part of the logistic stuff and we are a big team and it's really interesting and we are meeting a lot of interesting people and really nice people too. And I was like, interesting what it is. And then when I came back in Switzerland, we keep in touch actually, and he said, yeah, I can't go to CREA this year, but I talked to my aunt, cousin aunt, and Sophie actually, and special hi. And he said, yeah, probably you can replace me and go to CREA. And I was like, yeah, why not? Can be interesting. And since I didn't know what it was and how it can work, I said, yeah, it's another experience and I can actually do it. And he said, great. So when I came to Sestri Levante, I didn't know really what I will do or what it will be actually and how it can work. And but I learned fast, and the team was really great, and the facilitators too, and everyone was very nice. And yeah, I
And
was at my age.
Marie, we must
Yes.
say that you two are the perfect symbol of creative thinker, really.
Oh, thank you.
And you are giving us a lot of interesting information. First of all, about the conference that is going to take place in September at Dynamo Camp this year, not in Sestri Levante, but in the heart of Tuscany from the 22nd to the 26th of September. And of course, Marie will be with us, and other Reds will be with us. The Reds are, as Marie was saying, the heart of the conference, the volunteers of logistics, and they really are beautiful worlds and planets. So we say a big hello to Jeremy, that he was in Japan studying martial arts, took a PhD, then he came back to Europe. Now he's working for some amazing university. And even Marie, you have another hidden life behind your red shirt, right?
I have, yeah, it seems so. Yeah, actually, it's not so far away from creativity. It's yeah, I have an art history and philosophy PhD, and I create a project for women artists for the visibility of women artists and the concept also of intimacy. It's really important for me when I'm working with women artists, because for me it's like really the key to understand like an artwork and also the life of an artist. And since we are in the contemporary like period, it's really important to have this bound with the artist. And yes, so I'm working with 75 artists right now. So 75. It's really huge. It's really big. And we have itinerant projects of exhibitions. We have also like a project to create like an artwork for some project also like I have 20 of the artists are working on an art piece of equality stuff. They are creating big stuff about it, and we will be presenting this on the 10th of November in Lausanne. And there will be a big evening, and people can actually buy the art piece. And yes, it's always to promote the equality in the art world, since it's difficult for women to have a right place in the art world actually. So we I said we because I'm not alone. I have a team right now, and it's quite new that I have a team since last year, because I created the association, and I have 5 people who was working with me. I have a vice president, I have a secretary, I have cultural mediation person, and also a communication and marketing person. So always for the sponsoring stuff, because we need to find also money, and sometimes it can be useful. And the big important thing is we are opening in November in Lausanne, so the women artists can have a place to expose, to present their work, to make atelier, to make conferences, to make some lessons. So it will be really dynamic, I hope.
Oh, that's fantastic, Marie. I want to go there with all the CREA people. Like, let's organize a bus all together to come and visit.
All together, come. Yes, of course.
Marie, you were telling me something very interesting the other day about the fact that you also visit the artist studios. So you're very close to their creative process. Yes. Can you maybe tell us a story or bring an example of something interesting about the creative process of a woman artist?
Yes. So as I said, the intimacy is really important. And there is a different part of intimacy. And there are women that they are creating, at least artists that they are creating like from the pain. They are creating from joy, from different emotions. But it's always from the stomach. As I said, it's really here, it's like really the heart and the stomach, it's really strong, and every ideas pop up from these 2 parts of the artist. And it's a need actually to create. And when I'm coming or when I'm meeting an artist, there is always this bond that we create. Like they're making a lot of confidences too about their life, and sometimes it's hard to hear. Sometimes I cried, sometimes I cry, because sometimes that what they are telling, it's too heavy and too important, and they put it every event or details in the art piece, and it's wow. For example, I have an artist she had a lot of difficult times in her life actually, and she lost a kid. She had a cancer, and she recreated it on her paintings. And for example, she doesn't have a breast anymore, so she painted it like this, but she replaced her breast with flowers, and the dynamic of the painting, it's completely different. It's not so sad, it's transmitting something really peaceful in a sense, but the manner and the way she did it, it was just for an exorcism actually, and to give it away, this emotion, like it was too hard, the pain, the physical pain, but the emotional pain also, it's always like through inside the paintings or the sculpture or whatever, but the medium. But in a sense, it's always this, that it's important. It's always like showing, or at least extirping their emotions, their events, tragic or not. And yeah, most of the time it's really when I finish an interview, it's always like really heavy, because for sharing, and then I have to write it, because if you can see on the website, you can see all my texts about the artist, and it's always powerful to write them again after meeting the artist. And yeah, it's really powerful and strong, but it's also a big privilege for me, because actually they have confident in me. They're really like, yeah, they can share, and it's not easy to share actually sometimes, but yeah, they're quite okay to share sometimes.
That's
So
beautiful. You're giving us a lot of food for thought. As in, yeah, creativity can really emerge from very strong emotions. And you
yeah,
said creativity is like a need to
it is.
express and to maybe also heal some of the very, very heavy emotions and painful
Yeah,
events.
absolutely.
At CREA, obviously, for the people that are now watching us, we don't dig that deep. Um, so don't worry about this.
Yeah, let's do it.
However, what is really interesting, and you're bringing that out, is that they trust you. They trust the person who's helping them to, who is interviewing them, is maybe helping them to elaborate in different means what they have done about the creative process. And that really is a sort of role of the facilitator.
Yeah, it is. Indeed, good.
Because a facilitator is a person that you trust, because
Yeah.
the creative process at whatever level it is, it's a very intimate and delicate process.
Yeah, sure.
Expressing. Oh, beautiful. That's a very, very beautiful metaphor. And the result is something that is communicating joy and happiness, and maybe serenity as well as yours.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
So yeah, sometimes it's yeah, no, it's beautiful. Always these meetings are something really important to me, and for the bond for with to create the bond with the artist, yeah, it's a big stuff, I can say.
wow.
It's a great thing. It's a gift. It's a gift, actually. It's a gift that they give me a gift, because they trust me, and they giving like information like this. It's not easy. It's maybe easier for them to do it with the paintings or a sculpture or another medium. But talking sometimes for an artist, it's difficult. So yeah, it's quite yeah, it's quite a privilege, I think.
That's beautiful, Maria. Really, there are so many connections with what you're saying and what happens in a facilitated session, because ideas are like a gift that you offer to the group.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not that easy to express your ideas. You have maybe images or pieces of ideas that really don't know how to put out there. And
Yeah.
this is exactly what happens. Maybe you think in terms of images and colors, and you need a way to translate the images and colors into words
Yeah.
like this big. So that's really challenging.
It is. It is.
So creativity is not only art. As we always say, creative thinking is much broader than only the arts. And the arts are an amazing source of creativity.
Absolutely. I think it's really interesting, like in an educative way, also philosophic way in a sense, and to understand sometimes life. It's also important, I think, to be emerge in the art world in a big, large and big, large sense of the word, actually, word sense. So yeah, it's yeah.
Beautiful. So, my dear, our time is over.
Oh. Oh, so sad. Yes, there is so much thing to do, but to talk about it. But you can come, and when we will be open, you can come, and we can share more about it. And you can be also immersed in the artist life and work, and that will be also interesting. That the public can be immersed in it and understand also, and also maybe, I don't know, buy to the artists that they are still living. And yeah, because as I said, always, it's not a choice to be an artist. They are born as an artist. So yeah, becoming an artist, it's not possible. So I can be here to help them to get through some difficulties. But yeah, that would be great if the contemporary art world can be open to women artists too, and equality. Yeah. That would be great.
Fabulous. And with this, we really hope you'll bring some of your work to CREA, maybe in a session to show the people what you're doing, what your path.
So, yes, I can't wait to do that. And maybe I also bring an artist.
I love CREA Shots because at the end, we can't help generating ideas. At the end of a CREA Shot, we always have a new idea. So
yeah, that's amazing.
guys, so thank you, Marie, and thank you, everyone. And see you at CREA, Dynamo Camp, Tuscan, the 22nd to the 26th of September. And check our website, www.creaconference.com.
Can't wait.
Ciao.
Thank you. Ciao.